We all know that Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is a game that I don't think it can be fixed. I don't think it's possible for any game developer to fix it. But the clip I'm about to show you guarantees that is true. That Siege is an unfixable game. Siege, there's something in the source code it's got to be from years ago. Like, I'm talking year one something that's causing these glitches in the new season, right? And, you know, it's nothing new. Everybody talks about the Siege glitches or, you know, Siege is bugging or it's busted or whatever. But what I'm about to show you, this clip that I'm about to show you, is by far, I think, the worst glitch that any video game has ever had. Just take a look for yourself. That's real. 6 seconds, and you're probably already thinking, wow, this game's busted. You know, 6-second clip, and I'm already, you know, even if that wasn't me playing, you know, if I saw that 6-second clip and my buddy showed that to me or something, I'd be like, wow, I'd never touch that game. But here I am. Here I am playing this game, and there's no explanation. There's no explanation. There's no way that I don't think anybody could fix it. You know, it's an unfixable game. That's not even it. That's not the worst of it. It's not just picking operators. No. It's the entire game.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Initiate camera. Deploying ADS.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Activating jammer. ADS deployed and ready to deploying jammer.
Down to 10 seconds.
More
5
reinforcement
seconds to insertion.
complete!
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Now, something that's weird to me about this glitch is that these visual artifacts are only showing up, for the most part, in my peripheral vision. Like, as you see in the clip, whenever I look at it, it kind of goes back to normal, right? It looks like there's nothing wrong. And, you know, I was wondering, maybe I could use this to my advantage. Maybe I could use this to, like, kind of like wall hacks, you know? And I shouldn't get in trouble for it because it's not, I didn't do it to the game, right? Like, that's something Ubisoft did that. So at that point, they're giving me wall hacks, right? Nah, it did not work out well. Oh my god. We're about to lose this. As you can see, it in fact did not work out well. It's 2-3 match point. We ended up taking one more round. It went into overtime. Lost the game. We completely got pissed on, alright? You know what? Enough yapping. I'll just let you watch the rest of the clip. Oh my god, dude. Like, I think it's better. It got better on the last round. I guess that's a W. All right. Let's go. W Ubisoft. W Game of the Year. You gotta love Ubisoft, man. Cutting corners wherever
5
they
seconds
can.
before insertion.
You know, you gotta respect it, man. You gotta respect the hustle. You know, you gotta
Located a bomb.
respect the.
Make your way
you
to
know,
its
you
location
gotta
and
respect the
defuse it.
method, man. They're making money, and this is how. This is how. They gotta save some server space. You know, they see, like, I can't even. Oh my god, bro. I can't even tell what's actually broken or not. You know, but you gotta respect them, man. Saving server space, you know, saving a bit of money. You know, they gotta save something somehow. You know, they got too much data going on, millions of people playing. You know, they gotta pick somebody they gotta pick a few of them to, like, you know, to say, nah, you ain't gonna have a good time, you know, just so they can save a bit of money, you know. But you gotta respect it, bro. Like, you can't be hating on the hustle like that. It's whatever. You gotta respect the hustle, you know. Like, Oh my god.
Their vehicle.
I love this video game. Why is this guy upstairs? Oh my god. Game of the year, bro. Game of the year. Oh my god.
Changing mags.
Stand by to witness.
That's pretty much where all the interesting stuff ends. Glitch kept going on. You know, I had to restart the game. It ended up fixing it. Like most glitches in Siege, you give the game a reboot, you know, it'll start working right again. But man, the game, it's just such a unique game concept. Like, there's no other game like it, you know, at least that I know of personally. It's just a marvel of a game, man. Like, the person that came up with that idea, just, he needs to put a lot more care into it, you know what I mean? And it's not just whoever came up with it. I don't want to say it's boy or girl, I don't know who it was, you know, but just the developer team, just if they put more time and more of their heart into the game, it just make it a better experience, you know? Like, just cause there's a, you know, a community rotten to the core, you know, toxic people, you know, although the community is really not that bad, and I feel like that's why a lot of people don't want to give the game a try, because they hear so many bad things about the community and the game itself, when in reality, you know, the game, it's just amazing, you know? It just deserves so much more care and time put into it. And the developers they just don't do it, man. They're looking for the quick buck, you know. They're looking for the, you know, that's all they're looking for. They're looking to fill their pockets instead of looking after their community, you know. And I feel like with a good team of developers, you know, people that actually listen to the community, they care about the community, the game would just be so much better off. And I feel like, honestly, they'd make more money in the long run than they would, you know, let's say adding a subscription service. Like, they put a subscription service in Siege. Yeah, I see where they're coming from, you know, people don't really buy R6 credits no more, especially with Marketplace coming out. You got people trading skins for their you know, their bot currency now. And it's just, I mean, I see where they're coming from for sure, but that doesn't mean they got to cut corners on the game and make it just a bad experience, you know. It just deserves so much more care, you know. There's no other game like it, man. And I don't know, that's just my take on it. I'm not a developer. I don't know how hard it is personally to develop games. I've tried, and it is pretty difficult, you know, but that was just on Unity. That wasn't making a full-blown game from scratch, you know, like Rainbow Six Siege or other games, you know. But it's just the concept of the game, just, it's so unique and just so mind-blowing. It just needs so much more care, man. That, you know what I mean? That's all I have to say, man. Y'all take it easy. That's pretty much where all the interesting stuff ends. You know, the glitch kept going on. I had to restart the game. It fixed it, you know, but yeah, game just needs more care, man. Like, genuinely, that the concept of Rainbow Six, it's such a unique concept, man. The game just deserves so much more care. It just, I don't know, man. The game's just so unique, and it's a great concept for a game, man. Like, the person that came up with it deserves a lot more pay, you know. Like, it's a really good concept. It's just not enough care is being put into it. As you can see, it in fact did not work out well.